This is a very complicated video. I want to show you what we had to do to film the second half of the drum course that I'm doing, the drum programming course. Where's the drummer going? The drummer's going away. He's sneaking out. In the course, you will not see what went into it. The first half of the course, the first 12 lessons are all about VSTs and all the technical sides and how to set it up and drum maps and all the boring stuff and showing you different software. The whole second half is getting actually into how to place dots on the screen and how to make grooves. And what better way to do that than actually getting a drummer to be in the studio and show you what that would look like on a kit. So we have a drummer right there. There's Hank from Campaign Like Clockwork. Say hi, Hank.
Hi, Hank.
And we have a kit, and what you're gonna see is this kit from here. And here.
Don't have like the downstroke, upstroke, but you just have.
And then you see the hi-hat. And then you see the kick drum. And then you see the kit from above. But obviously not recorded with this DJI Pocket. I will be behind this green screen and I can be in the corner. So let me tell you what it took, because I'm very proud of the setup, to film this all in one go, one sitting, live switched, and you don't even see what's going on. So where do we start? I'm going to be behind the camera. Okay, first of all, we got... Please tune out if you're not into technical stuff, because it's going to get very camera technical. There's a light panels Astra, and there's a light panels Astra and a light above Hank, which is lighting him beautifully. Okay?
Because of me.
Because of him, of course. And we have one camera right there with a 12-100, what is that, Olympus, getting him from this side. Beautiful shot. We have another camera right there, getting him from this side with a 12-35 Panasonic. And then for a close hi-hat shot, which is very sexy, we have another Blackmagic camera with an 85 Xeon cinema lens, which can actually be remotely focused with this tilter nucleus. So I can twist this and actually focus the lens. And then there's another camera right there with a fixed 20 recording the bass drum. And we have a beautiful overhead shot right there with a Blackmagic Micro 4K with a 12-60. All these cameras are remote controllable through the software, which means they have to get signals from them and to them, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass. So some of them are, you can see all these green cables running everywhere. And some of them are hardwired into the studio and some of them are going into my patchway right here. And that means I can actually just have cameras in the middle of the room and quickly patch them in. I'm very happy this is the case. And there's also one on the other side. Right here. There's a couple of different angles. The tricky part is I'm in front of a green screen and that shows me in front of Cubase. Now, when Hank's playing, he needs to see Cubase, right? Because he needs to see what I'm doing. But while he's playing, you're going to see him, and Cubase is gone. And in order to do that, we very complicatedly had to give him a screen where he can always see Cubase, but also see what is the live picture. So what I'm actually giving him is a screen right there. We can always see Cubase, always see the drum programming and all that stuff that's happening. But then in the corner, picture in picture, I put, that's my butt. I put in whatever is being recorded live right now. So from where he's sitting, he can see Cubase and what's actually being recorded. And that's getting HDMI from this Atomos Shogun 7, which is actually being fed with SDI, and it's getting the program 2 view from my ATEM mixer out of that patch bay that you just saw. So that's getting SDI, and that's converting it to HDMI, which is going to the screen. But he has this here so that he has audio, because I'm feeding the audio from Cubase directly into the live switcher, into the ATEM, which means he can actually grab the audio right here, and he's able to hear what's coming out of Cubase. We're miking this kit very simply with an MTP 440 from Lewitt for the snare, a DT Rex, something 640, I don't know what that thing's called, from Lewitt for the kick drum, just so that we hear what's going on. This is not a production. And with the 3DO fake ears, so if you're putting on headphones, you can actually hear it exactly in the room as if you're standing right here. And you will not see any of these cameras. You won't see most of this equipment. The ears and the mics, as well as his Sennheiser lav mic. Not that kind of lav. It's an AVX. Is actually going into a Zoom F8 right here. My mic in Cubase is going directly into the video system, and later on I have to put that together. We can actually see that on the screen right here. That is my audio for Cubase and my shotgun mic. And these are the tracks that we're recording in the Zoom, which I will have to edit together later. I am behind this. So this is what I'm seeing. It's a little bit ridiculous. There's my shotgun mic. That's what's going directly into the video system. So usually we'd be in, where is that? So this is the main thing that we'll be doing. Drum programming. So this is pretty much what we'll be seeing most of the time. And since I'm in front of a green screen and I'm being recorded with my Sony a7 III with a 16-35, and behind me is the green screen, I can actually be in the corner there. So usually what we would be seeing, let me see, is the Mac in the background, and me in the corner narrating what I'm doing. And then I can say, oh, well, Hank, can you show us this groove? And at that point, we'll be able to switch to him. Let me see. So we can switch to him right there, and I'll still be in the corner. So I'm recording this whole thing on my brand new, I'm very happy that I spent the ridiculous amount of money on this, brand new Sumo 19 from Atomos. It's pretty much a big version of that little screen that you saw on Hank's station. I can record directly on there. Hard drive goes in here. It's got HDMI. It's got SDI. It even has XLR inputs. It's very nice. And of course, with the size, I can really control sharpness, brightness, all that stuff. One of the problems that we just discovered, oh, wait a second. Up here, to control all the different cameras, I'm feeding this screen the multi-view from the ATEM switcher. So I see what's happening. And that's actually being fed separately through my Ultra Studio 4K Extreme, which I just got, which is down there. So that's getting a feed from the other room, from the ATEM 4 switcher, going into the Ultra Studio. And the Ultra Studio has a cable going up on the table here, coming out of this hole. And that's going to the multi-view, so I have control over all the individual screens. This is what's being recorded. And we just realized when I want to look up to Hank, that screen is to my left. So I would be looking to the left. And see what happens? I'm looking to the left. And it looks like I'm looking away from Hank. So while I'm communicating with him, I would have to look to the right, wouldn't I? That's why we actually hooked up another screen right there. This is usually where my pedal cam hangs. And that's why there was power and even an SDI cable. So it wasn't really a big deal. And now, when I'm talking to Hank, I can look on that screen, I can look at him, and it looks like I'm actually communicating with him. It's just a little bit nicer.
It's gonna, break a little. Like it's not break-in. Is it break-in? Not
I mean, going like spilling over, kind of.
It's a little bit stopping.
Yeah. So we'll be able to have this look and this, and I can look up to him. There's a kick drum. I can do stuff to his foot. There's a hi-hat. That's a beautiful 85 millimeter. Right. There's a mic. Look at the mic. I don't know. And we have this above look as well, which is way cool. Goom, 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 goom. And we're like little kids here. So, and then we can go back to the Mac or back to him. So I'm literally looking at Cubase right there. That's the idea. That screen right now is just doubled. There's another screen, another video assist over there in the corner, which is actually being used to take the Mac screen, convert it into SDI. So it's coming through Thunderbolt out of the Mac into the screen, goes SDI into the other room right there. And then I can actually screen grab that in real time in 4K 25p. So we've got one video assist running right there. We got another video assist running there so I can look up to the right to him. We have another video assist running right there so I can see the multi-view. We have another, well, technically, if we wanted that, we'd also have all this on these two screens. Maybe I should have those on. So I'd have the actual live view right there and the multi-view up there. What is that doing? Stop trying to show me TV. So from where I'm sitting, I have a very good view of the program window, but also over there. And multi-view. And all this is, of course, governed by the whole system in the control room up there, where Leslie will be crying because she has to switch the whole thing. But this way, Hank always has a video feed of what's necessary for him to see, which is pretty much exactly that. Cubase and what's actually being recorded. And, oh, did you zoom in there?
Yeah.
You're clever. Hank zoomed in.
Sometimes.
He's a zoomy man. And now the dogs are coming. Doggy.
Where's the flatulent one?
The flatulent one is coming. Flatulent one is coming right there. Okay, and now we're actually trying to record this, so...
This is not even the most tricky part of everything. The most tricky part of everything is me getting the grooves groovy.
Fuck that. So, yeah, this is what we're doing right now. Doing a massive drum course that will be sold. 22 lessons. And this is what it takes, at least in my house, to do it right. I know, totally boring for you guys, but I love to show you some behind the scenes stuff because some people think we do this with a cell phone. We don't. And I'm very happy that I have a setup where we can do these things, we can do it right, and it's a little bit of pain in the ass and half a day of setup, but then it's absolutely worth it. Thank you. Thank you. I said thank you. Thank you
for turning in here.
Thank you.
In the house.
Thank you for watching this program, and now some animals at the end.